But I mean, this year just started with a lot of traffic, full situation and all. I feel like all of this comes with the whole election year,
Yeah.
and all those things. Yeah. So, I mean, how was the traffic situation for you?
Okay, over here on the island, it's a normal thing for us. So I wouldn't really say if the fail situation is contributing to it.
Wait, I didn't hear that word. You said traffic situation is a normal thing for you on the island.
Yes, it's a normal thing on working days. Especially, yeah, you do. Especially this Ilaje route.
On the same level now. You cannot make mouth for us again.
When I mean normal, not out of hand, not extreme, like normal, because of the traffic lights we have here.
Oh,
that's what I
okay. The traffic lights like regulating.
Yeah, as I said, it is normal. So I can't really tell if the fail situation is contributing to the traffic.
Yeah. Compared to people that are staying on the mainland, like to take someone like 2 hours if you are moving from Yaba to like K2. Like it's crazy. This week the traffic situation has been something else. Traffic situation has been something else, and I pray that it becomes better, because I mean, moving from how it has been, I know it was fueled by the fuel saga, but at the same time, we just pray for a better situation, because this is not it. Somebody cannot schedule an appointment for something, and then decide to leave his house 30 minutes,
The way things are currently, I don't pray for an emergency situation. You can't even have emergency now. Nothing like urgently. No tell me sharp. I beg run come.
You cannot just say, just run, reach Ikeja, come back. It's not possible. Now this is just travel, reach Ikeja, come back. Because it's like you have to take your time.
Well, it's snail era now, so nobody they run come anywhere. They run go anywhere.
I'm telling you. All right, if you are just joining, this is FlickAuto Podcast with Anita and Josh, where we give you every little details about car traffic and the automobile space in general. Anita, over to you.
Yeah, so today's episode, we're going to be throwing in our 2 cents on the current fuel situation across the nation, not only in Lagos, everywhere in Nigeria, because the things I've been hearing in Delta States, 1 liter of oil is 500 naira. So imagine you want to buy 5 liters, that's 2.5. Yeah, Josh, I was having a conversation with a friend yesterday, and he happened. So the report from over there says that they are buying fuel 1 liter for 500 naira. So it's a lot.
Wow.
And we in Lagos were complaining about 320, 280, 260. It's not like that's even normal. Why should we be buying a liter of fuel for even 200 naira? Even the 165 it was said. And now imagine individuals buying for 500 naira a liter. So before you can conveniently have a full gallon, like 5 liters, yes, 2.5. Even the 2.5 now we're suffering because you will queue. Even with the 2.5 now, suffer.
Exactly. And recall that the price tag of the fuel has been quite low over the years. I can recall that there was a time in this country that the price was 89 naira per liter. 89 naira per liter.
Yeah, it was like
65. And now we are going to 300 and something. And I feel like we need to do something. Like, it needs to change. There needs to be like a 360 turn. There needs to be like a 360 overhaul. Unless this thing is going to skyrocket. And at the end of the day now, the more the price is increasing, everyone, the the normal man on the street, the layman on the street cannot really afford to buy all those things. And not as if electricity is like perfect. So at the end of the day, electricity is not working so well. And then at the end of the day, somebody at the roadside, maybe a barber at the roadside, has to fend for himself, has to run his business. He needs to get a gen. Getting a gen, he needs to fuel the gen.
Even getting the gen
costs a lot of money.
Getting a gen is not even so easy anymore. I think I saw somewhere some days ago that smallest tiger gem we used to call I Better Pass My Neighbor is now 100,000 naira. Something that my father bought how many years ago? 8K. I be 10,000.
You see that the price of things itself is like another topic on its own. Like the price of things is crazy. I was having a conversation with someone yesterday, and then it just dawned on me. The lady said something. She said, "You will not believe that you cannot go to the market and buy something for 15 naira." And I was surprised, and it's actually true. Through our conversation, we now started breaking it down. Donkey years ago, there was a time that pure water. And the only thing we said that you could buy with 15 naira was pure water, and that's maybe 3 pure water for 15 naira. And I could recall that some years ago, pure water was 5 naira. What you are buying 3 for 15 naira. Now we would have 10 of it, 10 for 15 naira, to show you the dilapidation of the economy, how the economy has crashed. Well, I mean, that's not the topic for today now. Let's focus on the fuel, because at the end of the day, I feel like is like an holistic approach that we need to give this whole thing. Well, first of all, let's focus on the fuel. I think we have some comments and some reviews from people on the streets or people outside in their different homes that decided to pour out their hearts, on their on what they feel about the whole situation, the fuel saga, if we put it that way. All right. So, do you have any? Let me know. Which
I have Paul from Ijora. Paul is saying, "I know sure me I did feel this fuel scarcity." Okay, he's saying, "I know sure me I did this fuel scarcity. Now my money they feel cause then they carry and can't give me for house me. Even though I not really too like cause those guys they cheat me too much. But now where the country put us be that because I no fit afford to go stand for queue." You see, it's not everybody. But even I say this put it on
this TikTok trend like Ojogu money. So wait, not only your money they see now, they trade. If you don't need fuel like this, you just call somebody, bang, how much? Don't drop back. This for now, Ojogu money.
Don't I said millionaire who get the cash. but normally, is it even supposed to be so? Even if he wants to do that, let it just be that maybe he's probably occupied or something, not for the fear of going to queue or something. It's crazy. And like I said, trust Nigerians to take advantage of the situation, because now that he's saying these guys probably cheat him, it's not supposed to be so. Because I'm sure that he must have given them, something like, I beg you, help me run for it, take this one for yourself or keep the change. But they'll still cheat him to get extra. Now they've taken advantage of the situation, which is the fuel scarcity. So it looks like it's just fuel situation. But it has spanned across a lot of things, and it don't even they touch where normally you're not supposed to even touch. It's now going beyond just queuing or low availability of this fuel thing. But yeah, that's from Paul from Ijora. You even see who to queue for him to have fuel. Some people don't even see. Even you queue, you send person, you don't even have it.
I think now it has skyrocketed. Now it has passed just being it has passed not having the time now, because nowadays people are now taking advantage of it. People are not even using it to sell. It has now become like a business, black market. Where they will buy 5 liters and want to sell the same price of 10 liters for 5 liters. It's crazy. It's crazy. And I just saw a video, because to show you how crazy it is, I just saw a video. 2 people were fighting at a fuel pump, and then after they moved, the camera moved somewhere, and then it showed an ambulance that was on queue for the fuel. Like he wanted to buy fuel. Now something just stuck. Normally you just see it, you just say ambulance will need fuel. But I thought far. I was like, okay, what if there's an emergency? Yes. Like this ambulance is gonna pick someone that is very close to death. Will this be the situation of Nigeria come the next 4 years? So all these things are the things that we need to put in mind as we go through this podcast. Let me say one or two comments from what I have here. Okay. So this is Tolani from Abulegba. Tolani from Abulegba says, I'm trying to get fuel this month has been absolute hell. Long queues, sometimes no fuel. And we still buy it at 300 naira per liter. To cap it all off, there is no light to substitute. As someone who works from home, have any tangible work done. Yes, and I think this is something that majority of the creatives face, especially people that work from home. Relatable. Yes, especially people that work from home these days. Because as much as there's no the electricity is not so frequent, everybody will now go to running gen, and then running gen, you need fuel. So I think I don't know how you want to be. This thing will touch you somehow. This fuel.
Yeah. The low availability of the fuel or the long queue is already spreading across so many sectors, like a lot of issues, and they touch everybody one way or the other. I have Mary from Surulere. She says, NEPA has been good to us this period, and for the fuel scarcity, I have been burning 7,500 naira weekly to get fuel to run my generator. Thank God for my gate man, because I can't imagine hustling for fuel at a petrol station. Sweet babe like me. No, I beg. I only pray and hope.
Shout out to Mary from Surulere. Sweet babe. You don't even like stress.
Sweet babe like
all these kind of babes we don't like stress. If maybe fuel reach 1,000 naira per liter, this kind of Mary from Surulere no like stress at all. But at the same time, the gate man now him they suffer because him go enter the queue. Stand for queue, long queue.
That's what I say. That's what I've been saying, Josh. Everybody go collect.
Everybody. You know if you evade them, everybody go collect them. But we move. So this is another one. I entered in Napep on my way back from the market yesterday. The driver cited the filling station selling fuel at 270 naira per liter. He started shouting, "Thank you, Lord! Oh, thank you, Lord!" Told everyone to get down and went to get the fuel. Can you imagine? Omolomo. So this is Peace from Ikorodu. This driver
Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord.
Thank you, Lord. The way he shouted, "Thank you, Lord."
I can only imagine. I have Simon from Lagos. Simon is saying nothing come and go in Nigeria. It's here to stay. Endure. Looks like this Simon has PTSD. No joy at all.
Has experienced his own contact. Like he has accepted the norm. Like, okay, this is it.
Yeah. That's so good.
So nothing will change. All right. Do you have any other one?
Yeah, I think this is the last one from Victoria. Victoria from Akure. It's election buhaha. After election, I believe everything will go back to normal. Some forces just want to frustrate opponents.
True.
This one can be enter angle, but
but I think she has a point to it. But I think is this year comes with its own election, the feeling of election, and how we need to be prepared. And so a lot of decisions that are made this year will be geared towards the fact that election is coming soon and all of those things. So this is from Steve. I just bought fuel this afternoon for 320 naira per liter in a country that has a president and a vice. The crazier part is the way no one in power is. I think with all these comments that we've made, it is fair to say that this fuel price thingy has affected everyone as a country, as a people. It has affected everyone, every little facet of life. So it's important that I will just use this to say that everyone listening, please go get your PVC. It's important that
very important.
Even as we talk about all these things, we need to do something. We don't just need to talk about it. We need to do something to make sure we have a better Nigeria, to make sure we have a better place, for our children yet unborn, to make sure that we leave a good footprint on the sands of time. So please go get your PVC. Let's vote in the right people into office. And also
that's what Mary from Sule was saying. She said that only votes and decides right come 25th of February, and this can only happen when you have your PVC. Please.
It can only happen when you have your PVC.
Yes.
And as well, follow us at FlickAuto on YouTube, FlickAuto, Instagram, FlickAuto, Twitter, that's Car Fixer. All right. So, do you have any last words before we go?
No, that should be all for now. That should be all for now on the first situation, and we can only hope that it comes to an end. Because yesterday I was in the Uber ride. I said she carried a passenger, I think the day before, and she said she didn't even know that there's fuel scarcity. And I looked at him. I like, what does she mean by that there's fuel scarcity? Honestly, and he said that she said according to her they are distributing this fuel as normal as it should be, so we don't know why it's not getting as it has always been. Do you understand? So it now brought me to the conversation I was having with a colleague where he said something like the bigger distributors are getting this fuel normally, and distributors in very small quantity and at higher price. So when they give to these smaller distributors in small quantities and at higher price, these ones will in turn have to add something on top to now to. So imagine maybe they are selling to the smaller distributors at 200. So they have to make profit. They will now resell at maybe 250 or 270. So now the situation now is that there is little amount of fuel to go around for everybody, but at an increased price. So when that lady said she didn't know that there's fuel scarcity because they are distributing fuel as normal, what my colleague said about this whole situation some days ago, I don't like this fuel is scarce, like it's not there, but people are hoarding it, and I wonder why. So does it look okay, the current fuel situation with the traffic and hike in Tife? Like Tife is crazy, Josh. While you enter normally for like 200 naira, you
we, as much as they try to solve the problem of the fuel, because I won't say it's fuel scarcity because there's fuel. So I don't know. I don't want to say
Uber,
but I don't feel like they are hoarding it. So hoarding of the fuel. So let me just call it the fuel saga. So as much as they try to find solutions, as much as they try to find solutions to the fuel saga and make sure that we have fuel readily available for everyone, I think that they should have, or they should practice a more holistic approach to make sure that as much as they solve this particular problem, they also make sure that they also solve all these other little problems that have been caused by the fuel. Yes, that have been affected by the fuel price hike. And I mean, if you go to the market and prices of something increase, I don't think that price will drop back.
That's the thing about Nigeria. That is what Simon was talking about. There's nothing come and go in Nigeria. That's the problem in Nigeria. Once something goes up like this, to calm down now, wahala. Okay,
yes.
Why is your just like that time dollar was high? When you small something, dollar don't cost, dollar don't rise. Okay. Yeah. We'll shout government, but I feel like to an extent we are also our problem.
Yes, to a large extent, we are the problem. And now this year now, by God's grace, we all have it on our hands to make sure we determine what would happen in the country for the next 4 to 8 years, as the case may be. Mm-hmm. So it's important that everyone try to make intentional efforts. All of you are going to your church every day. You're going to your mosque every day to go and pray. God, please let Nigeria be better. God, please let Nigeria be better. God is telling you, go and get your PVC next month, or next month. You're praying, you're fasting, you're doing, but you don't have your PVC. How do you want Nigeria to be better if you do not vote in the right person? I do not want to take this conversation to the PVC route because it's already beginning to vex me, because I believe, because I've seen a lot of people that they will complain, this country is this country is that, this is happening. Some people will even go, they will pray, they will do this. At the end of the day, ask that person that is complaining, do you have your PVC? No. Ask another person that is complaining that Buhari did this, Buhari did that. Do you have your PVC? They'll say no. Ask this other person, do you have this person that is going to church, casting and binding that Nigeria will be better? God of the Israelites, come and intervene in the issues of Nigeria. Die. Problems of Nigeria, die. Do you have your PVC? How will those problems be eradicated if you don't have your PVC? How are you going to do something? Your PVC is the only way you as an individual can be able to impact change and effect change from your little corner through your PVC. That's the only way you can do that, by voting right. So at the end of the day, if you do not do all these things, we cannot affect these issues. We cannot do anything about these issues. We will not have to be waiting. The government did not do this. The government did not do that. I was having a conversation with someone, and at the end of the day, I found out that there's literally no transport fare again that is 15 naira. Do you know that? There was a time that you can enter from any small place like this that is not too far, they can collect 15 naira. The least now is 100 naira. No matter how short, the list is 100 naira.
Yeah.
Can you imagine? The list is I don't know how close. Even if it's trackable distance, it's 100 naira they'll collect. I don't think they collect 15 naira again.
Anymore.
It's that bad. And all these prices that are going up, they don't come down. And the normal man, everyone out there, some people are not getting more money. It's the same money that has been entering their accounts last year that's still entering. The money has not increased, but prices has increased. So we should try as much as possible to make intentional efforts to try to take this country to the next level. It's not just about talk. We are out here trying to talk to you guys, to motivate you guys, but also we are talking to ourselves. We're also telling everyone out there to just do better for Nigeria. Nigeria is crying out for all of us to do better. This year is what would help us to know if this problem is actually affecting us and if we actually want to make the best out of this year. When I mean this year, I mean the election period, and the voting process.
This year, I'm looking forward.
I'm telling you. A wise man once told me. Now I would like to talk this thing for PG. He said the reason, my quote, he said, because Agama Lizard, they nod the head. You know me say everything they okay with the Agama Lizard. So because at the end of the day, Nigeria, okay, if you look at Nigeria from outside now, people from outside will feel like, oh, Nigerian musicians are doing well. There are a lot of things that are doing really pretty well in Nigeria. Even individuals, there are some individuals that some things are working perfectly well for them, but they try to cover all those, they bottle up some things that maybe some people may even be hustling, but they don't like to show it. But at the end of the day, we need to try and make intentional efforts to make sure life is better, for us as Nigerians, before we now, so that if life is better for you, life is better for everyone. If life is better for us in Nigeria, if we have the right person in office, I think it would ripple down to each and every one of us, even down to, the mere man, the layman on the street. So that's what I think.
Yeah,
so I believe today's episode has been absolutely good. I mean, great. We've had a lot of comments, a lot of feedbacks, from even our Odogus that don't like stress. They just let their money be talking, be moving to our fresh, to our sweet babes, to our sweet babes that do not like stress. That just want to sit down. The gate man don't stress. They don't want someone to even touch them. To the people that have, looked at this issue, from all facets and know that, okay, it seems like this is something that would have been caused by the election brouhaha. Yeah. So at the end of the day, we'll be all right. I think we'll draw the episode to a close right now. Do you have any other thing to say to our people?
We're not going to endure. Please get your PVC and vote right. No sentiment. Don't be swayed by, just vote right. Vote as your heart leads. Country to turn out. We're not going to endure. We can't keep enduring anything that the government throws at us or anything that Nigeria throws at us. No, we have the willpower to change the situation and can only come from your PVC.
All right. Thank you very, very much, Anita. And thank you to Joshua. I mean, I'm Joshua, but I don't know how I'm saying thank you to myself. But this is FlickAuto Podcast by Anita and Josh. Yes, we'll be giving you podcasts like this that has to do with cars, traffic, the automobile space, and everything that has to do with things like that. You can follow us on all our social media platforms, FlickAuto on Instagram and on YouTube, and then That Car Fixer on Twitter. If you have any comments, you have something that you want us to talk about, please drop it on our Twitter page at That Car Fixer, and I will definitely do something about it. All right, it will come your way again. My name is Joshua Ikenye Mercury. All right, the radio paragon, the mic fabulous. They call me the radio lover boy. Yes, I'm Joshua Ikenye Mercury, and you are. And then I have with me, Madam, introduce yourself. Say your name, Gary.
Anita Daniel, that small car doctor, content creator, automatic car reviews, car maintenance, everything you need to know about your car. Now maybe that small car doctor.
I don't say that you say your now. What is wrong with you? You are coming on you want to come and highlight it.
When they say radio paragon, because did I fight you?
Are you looking for work? No. Tell me, are you looking for work? I should tell FlickAuto that somebody is looking.
Josh, please.
All right, guys.
Yeah.
Take care.
Thank you,
guys. Bye.
Yeah.